Alright, let's dive into something that's got the rugby world buzzing right now. Imagine this, 29 matches, 29 losses. That's Australia's record against New Zealand in women's international rugby. Brutal, right? But here's the thing, something shifted this weekend, and it's got everyone talking. Personally, I think this could be the spark that reignites one of rugby's most one-sided rivalries. So, what happened? The NSW Waratahs, historically the underdogs, pushed the Auckland Blues to the brink in a Super Rugby clash. Final score: 24-17, yeah, the Blues still won, but here's the kicker, the Waratahs dominated huge chunks of the game. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just a close loss, it's a statement. What makes this really interesting is the context. The Blues are the reigning champs, and the Waratahs got thrashed 36-5 in their last meeting. So, this performance? It's a massive leap. Now, let's talk about why this matters. For years, the Black Ferns have had the Wallaroos number. It's been a walkover, plain and simple. But this game? It felt different. Waratahs captain Emily Chancellor said it best, this isn't a walkover game for them. And she's right. The Blues didn't stroll to victory, they were tested. What this really suggests is that the gap between these teams might be closing, and that's huge for the sport. One thing that immediately stands out is the talent coming through. Players like Waiaria Ellis and Tia Hinds were electric for the Waratahs. Ellis, in particular, is someone I've got my eye on. Her coach, Michael Ruthven, said she's maturing brilliantly, and I can see why. She's not just skilled, she's a leader on the field. What many people don't realize is how crucial these breakout stars are for the Wallaroos' future. If they can build around players like Ellis, they might just stand a chance against the Black Ferns. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. This game wasn't just about national pride, it was a final audition for the upcoming Wallaroos and Black Ferns squads. With selections looming, every player was fighting for their spot. And that pressure? It brought out some incredible rugby. Amelia Whitaker, despite being sidelined with injury, has been named NSW Player of the Year. If she's fit for the national side, she could be a game changer. Now, let's zoom out for a second. This match has reignited talks of a Trans-Tasman women's Super Rugby competition. Right now, Australian and New Zealand teams play in separate tournaments, which is a missed opportunity. Blues coach Willie Walker said it perfectly, there needs to be more integration. I couldn't agree more. A merged competition would elevate the sport, giving players more high-level games and fans more rivalries to get behind. What's really exciting is the potential ripple effect. If Australia can close the gap with New Zealand, it raises the bar for women's rugby globally. It's not just about one rivalry, it's about the sport's growth. From my perspective, this weekend's game was a turning point. It wasn't just a match, it was a statement that the Wallaroos are ready to compete. So, here's my closing thought, rivalries are the lifeblood of sport. For years, the Australia-New Zealand matchup has been one-sided, but this game showed us that change is possible. Personally, I'm excited to see what happens next. Will the Wallaroos finally break their losing streak? Will we see a Trans-Tasman Super Rugby competition? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, women's rugby is on the rise, and I'm here for every minute of it. What do you think? Is this the start of a new era, or just a one-off performance? Let me know in the comments below.